time for Spatz.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Debby, you'll never guess what.
Don't tell me. You went into the wardrobe to get your socks, and all of a sudden, you were in a wonderful land full of nymphs and fawns and talking lambs.
No. After that, on the way here, guess who I saw?
Do we get a clue?
He's a man.
Well, that narrows it down.
He's tall.
Oh, another 4.5 million clues and we'll be there.
His first name begins with D, his second name's Pewley, and you used to go out with him.
You've got me stumped.
Derek.
Derek.
Derek?
Derek.
My Derek?
Don't.
Yeah, you will be when I get my fingers round his throat.
No, him, me, this. OK, so Kim Bassinger I ain't, but that's just downright mean. 7 years of doom, 84 months of misery, 364 weeks of woe, 2,555 days of disaster.
No, this is a disaster. I thought he ran off with that Joyce. I can't get a man, so I'll steal someone else's fish on.
What's happening? Guess who's back in town?
Derek.
His first name begins with... Oh.
Well, how do you know?
Well, I just flogged in one of these watches on the way to work.
You've spoken to him?
Yeah.
After what he did to me? You, who is supposed to be my friend, spoke to him? Well, you can tell him I hate his rotten guts, and I never want to see his stupid face ever again!
Yeah, well, that's not exactly the greatest sales patch I've ever heard, but I'll give it a try.
Doomed, doomed, doomed. And so it begins. 66,320 hours of awfulness. 3,679,200 minutes of mayhem. Do you know what that is in seconds?
Wait, hey, here's a calculator, man. Vince sold it to me. Come and stand, get yourself changed and leave the band pot to it.
11?
Karen! Hi!
Let's have that smile again. Maybe the last time I see it in action.
Aren't you in Barcelona?
And that dinky little thing you do with your left eyebrow. I'm gonna miss that, too.
Miss Hanson, good morning. So tell me, the Fast Food Federation annual general meeting, how was it?
You, I won't miss. I know something you don't know.
Yeah, Derek's back in town. Yeah.
Strickland, while you still have an office, now.
Right, well, see, it's like I said, isn't it? It's the fickle finger of fate, and it's pointing this way.
You know, that smile is a dead giveaway. Somebody's gonna get hurt, am I right?
Do you have a screwdriver in your office?
Ooh, I knew it, yeah.
You a gambling man, Strickland?
You bet.
Quick, very quick. You'll be able to use that rapier wit in the line at the job center. Louis Frappelli's a gambling man. He just can't resist a game of poker. Only trouble is, he's not very good at it.
This may be a wild shot in the dark, but is there any connection between Mr. Frappelli's favorite pastime and you unscrewing my nameplate from the door?
It was a great loss to Scotland Yard when you decided to go into the fast food business.
Look, you just quit teasing, will you? And tell me whatever it is you're dying to tell me.
Okay. Barcelona. Last day of the conference. Louis Frappelli and Roland Blimpy get into a poker game.
Roland Blimpy? The Roland Blimpy of Blimpy's Restaurants?
No, Roland Blimpy, the anteater at London Zoo. Of course, Roland Blimpy of Blimpy. Will you stop interrupting me?
Okay.
So on the first game, he loses $20,000. On the second game, He kisses goodbye to his Porsche. Oof. You can save your whistles and oofs for the big one. Because on the last game, he gambled away this restaurant.
My Spatz?
Looks like you're out of a job, buddy.
Spatz? Taken over by Blimpies? I can't believe it.
Hey?
It's a broken mirror. What did I tell you? 7 years of bad luck. And this is only day one. Nothing can stop the inexorable wheel of fate. Dame Fortune sticking the boot in. Thank the stars Stanley had this in his locker.
Oi!
Oh, you and your stupid superstitions. A lucky horseshoes are not going to stop you from losing your job. Next. Derek.
Hello, Debby.
I've only got one thing to say to you, Derek Pewley. Give me that. Oh! I don't know how you got the nerve to show your face in here. I'll never forgive you for what you did to me. Go on! Get out of my life! Get out!
But Debby! Oh, Deb.
Ha! Look at that. Women. Hey? Women. I mean, all you did, right, was like you never turned up for your wedding, yeah? And she's still holding it against you.
Dex, I've made a terrible mistake.
You said it, pal.
Look, could you tell her that I'm really sorry about what happened? And I know I'm a bit of a plonker, but tell her that I still love her. And could you give her these?
Well, OK. I'll tell her.
Ja. Oh, and could you ask her what she did with my rear exhaust bracket?
Oh, get out! Just think. This is probably the last time I'll ever have to watch your little gang of thugs abusing the customers.
You mean we're really not going to see you around here anymore?
No, I'm out of here. This is me gone. I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, but why lie? This branch has been the bane of my life ever since it opened. In fact, I'm seriously considering hypnosis therapy to block the whole episode out of my life. So goodbye, restaurant. Goodbye, Munchkins. Goodbye, Straw Man. You own this most of all.
Aye, aye.
Oh, goody. Hello, Ivor. Shouldn't you be managing your own restaurant?
That's precisely what I am doing.
Blimpy's yet, Willis.
It will be in about two... Here, I want my 99 pence back from you. In about 2 seconds from now. OK, fellas, get stuck in.
Hey, just wait just a minute, Willis.
From today, things are going to be very different round here. Strickland, office, now.
Not that different.
Well now, Tommy boy. Oh, yes. This is more my style. I can see I'm going to enjoy working around here. Shut the door, would you? Now, I know we've had a few disagreements in the past, old son. But I vote we put all that behind us and not let it jeopardise our new working relationship.
Which is?
Well, obviously we can't have two managers, can we? But I recognise your value. So, I'm offering you a job.
Working for you?
Yeah?
Am I supposed to appreciate you offering me a job as assistant manager?
No. You've got it all wrong, Tommy boy. I don't want you to be my assistant. I want you to be in charge.
In charge?
Yeah.
Of?
Mopping the floors, chopping the onions. What do you say, Tommy boy, hey? I mean, of course, it will involve a chop in your wages.
Willis, you're a jerk. I wouldn't work for you if my life depended on it. I resign.
Oh, Tommy? Yeah? You, read your contract lately?
Huh?
The bit about giving a month's notice. You know very well you can't just walk out like that. I've got you just where I want you. And it's legal. So, welcome to Blimpy Land.
You sound like I feel.
Oh, I'm gonna throttle that man.
Oh, you'll have to get to the back of a long queue.
Sending me out to buy him some flaming chocolate eclairs. I mean, what did his last servant die of?
Probably terminal humiliation.
Oh, TJ, this is awful. All our lives messed up overnight because of some stupid card game. It's mad.
Well, life is mad sometimes. One minute you're up, the next minute you're down. It's kind of like a giant game of snakes and ladders.
Yeah, and the biggest snake of the lot's up there in your office waiting to be fed. See you.
What do we look like, man?
A bunch of unripe bananas.
And look at this stuff we're supposed to sell. I mean, where the heck's a jumbo blimp?
It's grey, it's enormous, and you get a free tusk to pick your teeth with afterwards.
No use moaning, Dex. We've sold our soul to Blimpies now. Might as well make the best of a bad deal. You want to wash up those tables?
Hey, listen, man. You ain't the manager anymore. You can't tell me what to do. I'll tell you what, TJ. Why don't you go and do it?
Yeah. Sorry, force of habit.
Excuse me, Sonny.
Oi, what's with the stick, Dick? Mind what you're doing.
And you are?
Gonna knock your lights out, pal.
Look, laddie, I would like to see the manager, so kindly go and get him.
Yeah, I warned you about the prod, Rod.
The manager.
Yeah, and who should I tell him it is? Bessie Bunter in drag.
My name is Blimpy. Roland Blimpy. Blimpy? Blimpy? Blimpy.
Blimpy. Oh, nice cane, Wayne. Dexter Williams, entertainment manager. What do you think of my insulting the customers routine? The punters love it. Do you want to go and see the manager? Yeah, well, just follow me. Follow me, sir. Follow me.
Excuse me. But Debby!
Oh, Derek, stop following me everywhere. I told you, it's all over.
It's not Debby. I love you.
Oh, I see. You love me. That explains why you ran off with Joyce Fisher on our wedding day.
It wasn't like that, Debby.
Oh, what was it like, Derek?
Joyce asked me for a lift ride to Gretna Green. I thought it was somewhere in North London. We kept driving. Well, eventually, like, we had to stop for some petrol, and Joyce got out to buy me some chocolate peanuts, and she never came back.
What happened?
I had to make do with some chewing gum instead.
What happened to Joyce?
She ran off with a truck driver. Last time I saw her, she was on her way to Yugoslavia in a juggernaut full of frozen cod steaks.
I expect you were heartbroken.
I was. That flaming truck driver was eating my chocolate peanuts.
They're 54p.
I know, damn it, you.
Derek, you're such a wimp. You let everyone trample all over you. You're like a walking advert for carpets. Oh, for pity's sake, learn to make your own decisions in life.
Right.
Stop letting people tell you what to do.
I will, Debbie. I will.
Yeah. Decide what you want to do and do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're so right, you are, Debbie. What do you think I should do?
Sorry, man. If that bloke pokes me again with that stick, man, I'm just gonna...
So that's the bloke that won Spatz in a card game.
Huh? That's Dexter.
Roland Blimpy, you fool.
Yeah, apparently he's got a real thing for gambling. He'll bet on anything. Horses, dogs, pools. He once bet a guy 50,000 pounds that his raindrop had hit the bottom of the window before the other guys. Whew. He won.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously got something about drips. I mean, he's upstairs with fun, isn't he?
Get out, Will. This guy's getting right up, man.
Shut up. That's it. That's how we're going to get Spatz back. It's so obvious. Spatz was lost in a poker game, right? So we'll win it back in a poker game. Yeah, just think about it. Blimpy's right here in the building. He's a compulsive gambler. His fingers must be itching for a game of cards.
So what we need is poker's answer to Gary Lineker.
Or a nifty little cheat.
Vince, my boy, you may have something there.
It can't possibly fail.
But we're not going to cheat.
It's going to fail.
May I?
You've got more lights under that bushel than Blackpool Illuminations.
Yeah, that's all very flashy, TJ, but can you play poker?
can I play poker? Is Ivor Willis a lump of lard? You ain't seen nothing. Yeah, all right.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
After you, Mr. Blimpy. That's the way.
Right, Willis. Show me my spoils.
You what?
Spoils, you dummy. I wish to gloat over my winnings.
Oh, you mean take a butcher's at the joint?
Common as muck. Still, can't get the staff nowadays. Hey, lead on, Macduff.
Excuse me, Mr. Willis. You're wanted in the office. Telephone.
Hey?
You know, the delivery you ordered.
What delivery?
From Mr. Baker.
Hey?
Oh, your memory, I do declare.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, sir. My private secretary has just informed me something big's come up.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so if you'll, excuse me.
Didn't catch your name.
Oh, it's Strickland.
Fingers, Strickland.
Yeah, the dude with the diamond digit.
Gamblin's golden boy.
King of the casinos.
This is the man who put the poke into poker.
A poker, eh?
Yes, are you familiar with the game?
Familiar? Oh, we're bosom buddies. I've been playing poker since I was knee-high to a cards table.
No kidding.
Oh, yes. I built my empire on poker. Greatest game devised by the mind of man. I could write a book on the subject.
Wow.
Yeah, I see you're impressed.
No, it's not that. You're standing on my foot. So, you fancy yourself as a bit of an expert, do you?
Oh, there's no fancy about it. I was born with a pack of cards in my hand.
That must have given your mum a shock.
Good thing you didn't take up snooker, eh?
So, why don't we, play a hand?
No.
No.
No. I've given it up.
What?
Yes, forced to give it up, actually. Against my will, I admit.
Oh, come on.
No. A promise is a promise.
A promise to who?
To my wife. Oh, just because I lost one measly game and gambled away her fur coat, her diamonds, and her Rolls Royce.
Yeah, but look, but if you want to play, right, poker, can't you just go home to your wife and say to your wife, I want to play poker, right? I want to play poker because I want to play poker.
Well, why not?
I haven't got a home. I lost my house with the next hand. Anyway, the answer is no. Sorry and all that. Willis! Where's that wretched man? You, his private secretary. Tell him I've gone over to the bookies to put a few guineas on the old Gigi's, Ciao. I love doing that.
Well, that's that.
Very tasty.
I'm glad you like them.
I was talking about you, darling. Here. Take this order, will you?
What?
There's a good girl.
Right. 6 crates of iced buns, 4 trays of jam tarts, 3 dozen Battenbergs, a bread pudding. Since when do we start selling this stuff?
Who said anything about selling it? I've got my tea breaks to think about, haven't I?
Gross you are. Just horrible.
Yeah, but you can't resist me, can you? How's about a little kiss for your boss then, eh?
Oh, you must be joking!
Come on. You know you fancy me.
Get out of my way!
Oh, come on.
Excuse me.
I'm warning you.
This could do you good.
Derek!
Goodbye! Boy! You try that again, mister, and you're, well, you know what I mean, don't you?
All right.
Right. You all right, Debbie?
Oh, Derek.
I got you these. I got soft centres just in case you threw them back at me.
Thank you.
It's a little peace offering. Your friends.
Revenge is sweet. Now remember, you're all blimpettes now. And if you don't like it, you can lump it.
That's right, sir. You heard what this man said, yeah, because this man here, he knows his stuff. Isn't that right, Mr. Willis? Sir?
That's right, Durwood. Now, there's a boy who's going places.
Yeah.
Yeah. One mistake from you, and you'll be down the job centre. And you can take old sulky Draws with you.
Who ordered these cakes?
Ah, they're for me, son. Where are the rest of them, then?
Coming.
I'll just put them down there, will you? Thank you.
Ah, that's really nice, Mr. Willis, ordering us all those cakes for the grand opening.
But they're not for us, are they? They're for him. Greedy Gus.
You can't eat all of them.
You just watch me, love.
What, all of them?
Piece of cake.
You're not funny, Willis.
What was that, Tommy boy?
Ever since you swaggered through those doors, you've been boasting and bragging and throwing your weight around.
Yeah. Well, we've had enough of it.
Yeah, you think you could do what you like. Well, let me tell you, buddy boy, there's nothing you can do that TJ can't do better.
Yeah, he works much harder than you and he gets more respect from people than you do.
Yeah, and he's a darn sight better manager than you'll ever be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you can't eat as much as I can.
Oh, yeah?
Anything you can do, he can do better.
That sounds like a challenge to me, TJ.
Why not?
You're on.
Are you sure about this, TJ?
It's for the honor of Spatz.
And it rests on your stomach.
Yeah, go for it, man.
In 5.
In 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And look, TJ manager of Spatz. First cake, tell us what's in either way. They both need teams hard to take. Which one's going to win? See it's early days yet. The crowd are going wild. Come on, TJ.
Come on.
Yes. Excuse me. Yes, thank you so much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I am Bill Blimpy, so there's no need to wait any longer. I now declare this restaurant. You, boy, what's going on here?
TJ, manager of Spatz. Bet Willis, manager of Blimpy's. He couldn't eat as much as he could.
What? Now, don't you dare let them beat you, Willis. Not unless you want me to beat you. 33-all. Blimpy's are going to win.
Spatz are going to win.
A fat chance.
I bet we do.
I bet you don't.
I bet we do.
Well, would you like a wager on that,
Yeah, all right. We win, and you give us our restaurant back.
What? Well, what if I win?
If you win, we'll give you TJ's flat.
And this car.
And his stereo.
And his hockey stick. And a pair of his cowboy boots. Deal? Sonny boy, got yourself a deal.
To Blimpy's, 99 to Spatz.
Come on, Willis, you big girl. Blouse. Get it down.
Yes.
Come on. Willis. It is the winner.
Are you guys glad to be back at Spatz?
It's a piece of luck that you've been champion pancake eater at high school.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
A piece of luck, eh?
Look, don't mention that word to me. Broken mirrors, walking under ladders. It's all about the bunkum.
Oh, you changed your tune.
Yeah, but things are going great. Everything's going better than ever. So it's for this stupid thing.
Well, I guess we won't be needing that around any longer.
You're in a Strickland office. No.
What a good insult I heard right at the end there. A big girl's blouse. We must remember that one, mustn't we? By the way, some people ask me why I always stare at daffodils. There's a television the other... You knew that, didn't you? I'm not looking at... Of course I wouldn't. What have we got tomorrow? Don't forget, Bill Oddie said that's a very important Ask Oddie at 5 to 4, so if you can be watching, he'd be extremely great.